Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. So, here on the screen is the mother who was savagely attacked by what they're calling children. I have other adjectives that come to mind, which I won't verbalize at this time. Um, she talks about that. What happened? She is still in pain. Unbelievable. America's teens are sometimes America's terrorists. So, listen to what she has to say. And unfortunately, guess what? This wasn't some random thing that happened. It appears that guess what? These pack of animals, these pack of children, they've attacked another man before in the same manner. So let's go ahead and listen to this. Exclusive. The mother in this video, who was attacked while protecting her children, is speaking publicly. She and her son were brutally attacked by a group of kids on Monday, and this video has caught the attention of many across the country. Now, that community is stepping in to help move her out of the South Deering neighborhood. She only spoke to our Sade Gray about this horrific attack, and Sade is live in our newsroom with more from this exclusive story. Well, Marie, Korshonda Hatter says she's still in physical pain after she and her son were brutally attacked with her young daughter just steps away. Her legs are bruised and it's hard for her to walk. Wow. But what hurts her the most is her children are still suffering.
My son he's very devastated. He'll wake up out of it in the middle of his sleep, screaming. He'll scream, "Mommy, are you there?"
Hatter says her 9-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter are traumatized after watching their mom get attacked by a group of kids. In this video, we blurred the faces of those involved because
I'm not going to show. It's just too horrible.
All minors. We've stopped it after she was dragged to the ground because of how brutal it is. Her son was beaten, and she says one of the kids pulled her daughter's hair. Her daughter stood off to the side crying, watching her brother and mother get attacked.
I felt helpless because I was down on the ground.
Wow.
And he was down on the ground. And he's looking at me screaming like, "Mommy, please help me, help me." I couldn't get up myself. I couldn't do nothing.
She's sick. She has sickle cell.
Oh, my God.
So I guess they seen a little weakness on her because she's kind of walking a little slow. And, they have no right to put their hands on an adult.
The parents should be charged. It was crazy. The parents should be charged. Man, I hope they are feeling the effects because, as I understand, this pack of, I am saying animals. Yeah, that's what I said. The pack of animals, as I understand, they reside in a public housing facility. So I want you to hear what happened before. This man here on the screen, hey, guess what? Nothing new. And it sounds like they have I consider the official recorder. Yeah, the one that records it. America's teens sometimes are America's terrorists. The parents should be charged. I think they should be taken off the voucher program. They should be stripped, if it's applicable to them. They should be stripped of every federal, any state program. Food, insurance, oh yes. They should be stripped of all the housing. So, this man here, let's go ahead and listen to the story. The same thing, the same manner, nothing new. So this isn't just some one-off or having this one time. No. This is what these kids do. On CBS News Chicago, we are learning a group of kids who attacked a Chicago mother and her 9-year-old son have been terrorizing another family. Our Sade Gray reports that mob was caught on video in both instances.
Carolyn Sanford says the same group of kids who attacked Hatter and her son brutally attacked her adult son this past summer, leaving him unconscious on the ground for half an hour.
And that's the man on the screen. Attacked just this past summer.
She says they picked on him because her son has autism and is an easy target.
They're chasing him down.
Ain't gonna last hard remembering it.
For 21-year-old Sean Brown, this attack left him with a fuzzy memory, PTSD.
I couldn't get up for a little minute. My head was hurting.
You can see in this video, he's running from a group of kids. The incident happened near the Trumbull Park Homes, a Chicago housing authority complex. Brown says he was leaving the grocery store when he made eye contact with a group of kids and started running when he was just steps away from his home. You can see Brown is holding a grocery bag, trying to reason with the kids. Then things escalate. We've stopped the video before the kids pulled him off of the grass and into the street.
At first, I didn't want to put my hands on the kid. He's a kid. Like, come on now. I'm a grown up. Put my hands on a kid. Like, I might be slow, but I got common sense.
If this video looks eerily similar to what was captured earlier this week,
same
it's
MO.
not a coincidence. A group of kids attacked Korshonda Hatter and her 9-year-old son. Our analysis shows the two videos were shot by the same child.
They picked with him because they knew he was.
So now the mother's speaking. Did you hear that? The video shot by the same child. So this right here looks like, to me, organized crime. The parents should be locked up. They should all be evicted and taken off any government program. That's not fair. Hell, having these hooligans run around, that's not fair either. This is why they want to overhaul the system. What the hell are we getting what are the taxpayers getting for the darn money? A bunch of dang criminals. So people don't want to raise their children and just sit up and have these kids and then stick them on society. Guess what? Yeah, it's time to revamp it. Give it to the people that deserve a chance. And in this economy, there are too many good people who have never had any help. Now they need it. We're going to sit up here and feed the seed of poverty D, violent poverty D. They should be taken off the welfare system, cancel those vouchers. They need to be homeless up under a bridge. Since you want to behave like animal, get your animal high in the street and live like one. They need to be locked up, and the parents. So here is a grown man this summer. And did you not hear what the reporter said? Looks like the same kid. Oh, I guess one of them is the official recorder.
Videos were shot by the same child.
They picked with him because they knew he was scared.
Carolyn.
And this is his mother speaking.
And Sanford says that boy sent the video to her, taunting her. It was all a part, she says, of her family being bullied by the group for months. In one of those incidents, a boy in the video slapped her 10-year-old daughter, Brown's younger sister, at Orville T. Bright Elementary School. The same school several parents demonstrated this past week, calling for an end to bullying.
My daughter didn't want to go to school. These kids never want to stay home. That girl wants to stay home more than anybody.
Scared.
Even at home, the same group of kids broke her window and kicked in her door last May.
Oh, really now? Are you guys okay with that? Nobody wants to hear they're just children. See, that's why, I'm not excusing it, that's why you find some of these older people, these kids act up, and if they were to start, blasting through the door, and I don't mean with fireworks, they didn't have to do that. No, the kid didn't have to do that. There's no accountability. These are monsters. And I'm glad that these people in Chicago showed up. I would throw those kids to their crowd and let's see what happens. They need to be locked up, and so do the parents. Well, the mother raised and finally daddy too. This is your offspring. Unleashing these animals on society.
Her window and kicked in her door last May.
And the ringleaders is crazy because they stay above me. I'm do if I don't, I'm damn if I do. It ain't no winner here.
Both moms say they have brought complaints to the school with no results. Sanford says she's upset because she warned the school about the kids for months, and she says nothing was done.
And where is your lawyer, sweetheart? See, listen, the administrator, what do you think the school's going to do? Pretty much nothing. I think my take on that, they just want to have those degenerate bodies, even though they're children, those delinquent bodies in the seat just to keep the money going. They're past learning. Okay? Carrying a seed of poverty, a men and women are going to pay a price. And if these are hood rat women like this here that are engaging, I could care less what happens to them. I could care less. Knock them out. Where are we going to go? Hell, I don't care and I don't know. People, because of their financial situation, can't live like people. This is criminal behavior. What do we do? Wait till they kill somebody? This is the second family that has been terrorized. This is a grown man. And they're traveling in packs. Again, a pack of darn animals in human form.
Because she warned the school about the kids for months, and she says nothing was done.
Why y'all haven't done nothing a long time ago for this? Again, this been going on. This ain't just started here, and it's not going to end here.
She contacted us after seeing the viral video. We reached out to CPS. We are waiting for a response, and when we get one, we will post it on our website.
And the kids need to be locked up along with their parent. The mom who's raising them, disappearing daddy, go find him too. This is your seed. You also have responsibility. Lock them up. Send a message. And when they engage in this kind of behavior, she said the public housing and the public housing authority, that's code, from my understanding, that's code for Section 8. Oh, that voucher needs to be snatched up, given to somebody who's having a hard time and deserves it. That's another reason to overhaul the system. When you have a person, I don't agree with everything, when you have a person who's business oriented like Trump, you're going to look at things way differently. Okay, number one, they don't care about these people. These people don't care about themselves. But this right here, what the hell are the taxpayers getting for the money? Clothing and feeding you and giving you health insurance and housing you. What the hell are we getting for the money? That's why these parents in particular, if they're on the program, which they obviously are, she said the ringleader, I believe, lives upstairs next to the woman. So can you imagine a horror? You can't even just probably sit down and have dinner without wondering, okay, is something going to pop off? Oh my goodness, can I go to the store and get something? Will I be okay? My son? You cannot be a prisoner in your own home all because some hood rat had got herself pregnant like that. She decided to carry the seed of poverty D. And then they just unleash these things on society. They all the parents and kids need to be like the hell up, set a standard. If they're on a voucher, take that voucher away from them. What am I going to do? Which we don't care. You're going to let it control your brood. See, somebody doesn't get it. This administration finna give you a birth control lesson. So this is not a one-off. They have already terrorized this man, 21 years old. And he was like, he don't want to touch a kid. Man, look, those kids right there, if you got a stun gun or a mace, spray them. I don't want to put my hands on a kid if it's either me or them. So you can't get them all, but the one that's doing the most noise in front, that's the one you may have to snatch. You can put this on your camera. Self-defense, start swinging. Start swinging, start kicking, whatever. Oh, he got hit in the head, then take your monkey behind home. I am getting really mad. I'm going to stop the video. All this is just enrages me. He's trying to treat them like a human being. Sir, these are some animals. I don't want to hurt a kid. Hell, they hurt him. They pulled it from a grassy area onto the street, and he was hurt so he was left unconscious, lying in the street. So what they need to do, charge the parent. The mama works, the daddy, charge him too. He's not around. Go find him. Your child at this right here. This is your responsibility. And these kids need to be tried as adult. Hold them over until they're 18. Even the little recorder. And then they send it to her. I want to terrorize you. Kicked in her door. Sweetie, they would have kicked in the door over here just one time. And I don't need no ring. I'm going to get my husband. You would have kicked it in just one time. That would be your last time. I don't care if it is a child. I just would have did what I think is right. When you go practice with the pew pew, it's a kid. You don't mess up a door. That's gonna cost money. What we gonna do? We can't fix it with your mama's EBT card. They don't take EBT. You're gonna break a window? These windows, are you kidding? They're original to the house. They're decades old. So that right there, man, I wish they had got a hold to the right one, like one of those crazy, maybe an old crazy brat. So when they kicked that door in, he could have do it. I mean, I know it sounds mean. You need one of them. When they kick that door in, pop, 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 you're going to learn for the last time. That's why when so many things happen to these little children, I have no sympathy. Oh, that's evil. Well, if you want to talk about evil, I recall, I can't say the exact scripture, but there were some kids in biblical times that were really bad. And I think a bear came out the woods and handled their ass. Yeah. I guess that's what Yahweh wanted. They were really some bad children. There was a man, I think he was a man of the Lord, and it was like they were saying, go up, bald head. Oh, go up, bald head, calling that man bald head, speaking real bad, disrespectful to him. And oh my goodness, what happened in biblical times? A bear came out of the woods, and guess what? Those little children didn't go home. No more terror. They were no longer free to roam and terrorize other people. A bear came. I remember reading as a kid. A bear came out of the woods and got him. Oh no, WWJD. Well, we already see based on that scripture. So this here accountability, and I am glad to see the decent people in Chicago coming out, speaking out against this. Those kids need to be charged as an adult, and so do their parents. Any kind of government funding that they are getting, it needs to be snatched away from them. How you gonna eat? We don't care. I do not care. Where you gonna stay? You can't live like people, live like animals. Take it behind to the woods and go stay there. I do not care. And the daddy's not around. Go find him too. Well, he over here. Go find him too. This is his seed, and lock them both up. Mm-hmm. Lock them both up. This man, he don't want to put hands on a kid. Sir, when they came at you putting hands on you, should have just started swinging them. Just it's self-defense. Start swinging, start punching, start kicking. These are savages, in my opinion. They're just in kid form. What do we do? Wait for them to kill somebody? So this is really, oh my gosh, my heart goes out to both families. Beware the seed of poverty. And that's why these women, when they come from these kind of environments, no one cares. And I would tell anybody, even if it's your family, I'm going to tell you from what I've seen, self-experience, not what I heard on TV, but seen right before my eyes. When you have people like this in your family and they choose to live this way, something happens to them. When you take those kids in, get ready. You will be facing financial destruction. Ain't no, somebody got to do something. Call that raggedy baby dad. That's who she had him by. That's the kind of woman she is. We want to try to pretend like, well, she was a good mom. Some of them like thug boys, and they go ahead and get with those kind of men. So when it happens, drop them off over there to his mama house. Here you go. Because what it does to middle-class black women, you have something, you've planned your life. How the hell you sit up here, you've been married, divorced, you got one kid, you got to take care of for her boo because she wants to be Miss Ghetto Fabulous. She Miss Love a Thug. Miss Love a Thug, guess what is in the ground? Miss Love a Thug. By her own choices, her own doing. You walk into a burning house, what the heck you expect if you don't get out? Proceed with caution. Do not feel guilty. I am telling you, I have seen this with my own eyes, not somebody on the phone telling me. I have seen it with my own eyes. Do not let these ghetto ratchet women in the community ruin your life. Don't let them. What a kid's gonna go, hell, let her figure it out. She chose the joker. Yeah, accountability. You only have one life, then you're gonna look up. It'll ruin you financially. I'm trying to warn you. You got something going on? Well, LaShawn, that's what she chose. That's what she chose. You only have one life. Don't let these ghetto ratchet women in the BC ruin it for you. I don't care who it is, white BC, Asian BC. You only have one life. That's what they chose. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this. Wow. Talk about the terror within. They terrorize another family. One is the recorder and then send it to antagonize her. Some people don't know how to live like people. So I say lock the kids up along with their mom and the buttercup, and I'm out. And daddy too. It's crazy.